Hi guys. Okay, we're back again with Inside Out and Back again. Um, the annotated reading version. This is track number 4. Golden fuzz. Water, water, still everywhere, but in the distance appears a black dot. So water, water everywhere, meaning that they're still on the ship. And when you're on a ship like that out at sea, you can't see anything but water all around you. And then all of a sudden they see this little black dot. That little black dot is going to be land appearing in the distance. We are told to pack our crisscross packs and line up in a single file. Okay, they must be getting ready to get off the ship if they're getting their things together. 20 at a time, board a motorboat heading toward the dot. So it seems like they're getting off of the bigger ship onto a smaller motorboat, and that motorboat was going to take them to shore. An arm extends to help us board, an arm hairy with fuzz. Does she mean fuzz? I don't think arms have fuzz on them. She probably means hair. Okay. I touch it, so real and long, not knowing if I will have another chance to touch golden fuzz. It's golden colored. Okay. So if it's hair and it's on somebody's arm and it's golden colored, she probably means blonde. So she's touching the blonde hair on this person's arm. I pluck one hair. Oh my goodness. She pulls out one of the hairs on the person's arm. And what does her mother do? Mother slaps my hand, and Brother Quang speaks quickly in the language I must learn. And what's the language that Ha has to learn now? Okay, remember they're from Vietnam and they're getting ready to go to America, so she's got to learn what? That's right, she's got to learn English. Okay, so Brother Quang is speaking to her in English. The fuzzy man laughs, so he finds it funny. I'm grateful the boat starts to rock, so Mother hasn't the composure to scold me. Not just yet. So because the boat is kind of rocking, Mother can't scold her, which means yell. Mother can't yell at her yet because she's more concerned about the boat rocking than at yelling at Ha right now for pulling that man's arm hair out. I roll my fuzzy souvenir between my thumb and finger and can't help but smile. What's her fuzzy souvenir? Okay, it's the arm hair. I guess she's so fascinated at the fact that it's blonde, because remember, she has dark hair. So she hasn't seen this red hair and this blonde hair before. So she's keeping it as a souvenir. May 26th. Tent City. We have landed on an island called Guam. Okay, if we take a look here, Guam is an island over here in the Pacific Ocean. We can see it's just south of Japan and to the east of the Philippines. Okay, so it's over here. Okay, and over on this direction, we would, if we were to continue to sail east this way, you're going to eventually land into Hawaii and then the west coast of the United States. Okay. So we have landed on an island called Guam, which no one can pronounce except Brother Quang, who becomes translator for all. Many others arrive before us and are living in green tents and sleeping on cots. So a cot is just like this. It's not very comfortable. It's something that you can stretch out on, but as you can see, there's no real cushion on it. Okay, so they're sleeping on cots and in tents. We eat inside a huge tent where Brother Vu becomes head chef, heating up cans of beef and potatoes, tasting like salty vomit. Ugh, vomit is throw up. So the cans of beef and potatoes sounds like cans of maybe like beef stew or something like that. And I guess they must not be used to eating like canned foods like we are here. So to her, it tastes like salty throw up, and it kind of does when you take a canned soup out of a can. It doesn't look too appetizing. So we eat only canned fruit and thick syrup, and everyone wants extras, but we only get a cup. Okay, so it seems like they're still rationing the items that they have. Brother Vu somehow brings home a huge can, pumping it to work out with his arm muscles. So Brother Vu is using the can as like weights. Okay, so he's using the canned food to kind of like lift weights. We eat straight from the can, and I search for cherries and grapes. May 28th. Life in waiting. A routine starts as soon as we settle into our tent. Camp workers teach us English mornings and afternoons. Evenings we have to ourselves. We watch movies outdoors with images projected onto a white sheet. Brother Quang translates into a microphone, his voice sad and slow. If it's a young cowboy like Clint Eastwood, everyone cheers. If it's an old cowboy like John Wayne, most of us boo and go swimming. So here's a picture of John Wayne and Clint Eastwood. This one's Clint Eastwood. This one's John Wayne. So they're just old school movie stars who starred in cowboy movies. So this is what they look like. Okay. The Disney cartoons lure out the girls who always surround Brother Vu, begging him to break yet another piece of wood. I can still hear them begging when I go sit with Brother Coy, who rarely speaks anymore, but I'm happy to be near him. June to early July. So remember, Brother Coy has lost his chick. He's lost a lot, so he's probably very upset now. And usually when people are upset or a little depressed, they stop talking. So that's probably what's happened to Brother Coy. Nuoc Mom. Someone should be kissed for having the heart to send cases of fish sauce to Guam. So now fish sauce looks like this stuff here. It's just like a sauce that you can add to your food, kind of like soy sauce or something like that. It's salty and it probably makes the food taste a little bit better. Everything is more edible with Nuoc Mom. Remember, Nuoc Mom is the fish sauce. Brother Vu sautés the beef and potato goo with onions and sprinkles on the magic sauce before serving the mess with rice. Lines extend to the beach. That Nuoc Mom, that fish sauce must be pretty good because now people are lining up to eat what they said looked like or tasted like salty vomit. So that fish sauce must make it taste a whole lot better. Someone catches a sea creature, puffy and watery like a cucumber. So this is a sea cucumber. It looks like this. Let's see, where are we? Here's our sea cucumber here. Okay, sea cucumber looks like this. So when they catch it, it probably looks like this. And then when they go to slice it up, it kind of looks like this. Ugh, doesn't look too tasty to me. Yucky. Look at that thing. So this is what they're eating, sea cucumber. Brother Vu slices it into slippery strips, and it does. It looks slippery, doesn't it? Can you imagine putting that in your mouth? Oh, my goodness. Okay, here we go. And stews it with seaweed and the magic sauce. So they're going to put fish sauce on that sea cucumber. So many appetites wake up that Brother Vu just has time to cook rice and serve it with plain fish sauce. People begin to cook as long as they can get a cup of Nuoc Mom. Brother Coy hands it out in the same white cups as tea. Both dark brown, so of course I drink a gulp of the most salty, most bitter, most fishy tea ever. So basically, the tea and the fish sauce are the same color, and they're using the same cup, the same kind of cup to put it in. So I guess Ha couldn't tell the difference. So she grabbed the cup and she tasted it, probably thinking it was tea, and it was actually the fish sauce. My head whirls and my breath stinks for days. I do not mind. Okay, why doesn't she mind? Because she probably thinks the fish sauce tastes good. Probably a lot better than the other things that she's been eating. July 1st.